Hello guys, it's time for another OptiChillcode. I'm doing less and less of them, but that might be okay. It might be okay if I do once per week or even less, and maybe do some other content too at some point, because it might be polluting my channel, but I think it would be good to do one now. I made very harshly a janky effect by taking the previous one and manipulating it to warp it, but there is noise in the background, but I don't care. It's trippy enough. And what is trippy too is I didn't put demo vibes this time. I found this good one last time and I was listening to it. It's very trippy. The video clips are trippy. There is this supreme being smoking in the clouds. There are other funny visuals. This channel is good too. But I'll keep it as a background music. It really helped me do stuff. It's much trippier than other things, and previously I was also doing a map in Doom builder for Doom, but that's irrelevant. Although at some point I just put some Doom music, some random midis. Anyway, I have been doing a lot of stuff this month. I have different plans. I managed to progress a bit with Bizarro. I think I'm almost there. And the last thing that remains, I might not even do it today. I might do something closer to the gameplay. I'm gonna try to create, I mean in 1 hour, just I want to see if I can create an entity. Even a very primitive one, some spike ball that bounces. Now previously I did this whole system for the visibility with a fake 256-bit number to hold 256 areas, and it works really well, and I did some more. There is very little thing that remains to be done, but even without this I can work in other things. For example, now if I run in edit mode, I will crash. If I run in edit mode, I will crash now. And that's not what I wanted to do today. That used to work. I did the majority of the system now and it shouldn't crash. Now it doesn't. Was it a random crash? Oh, there are stars. It is slow because I'm running on edit mode debug and I'm rendering everything. Maybe it was an accidental crash, I don't know. Okay, it was an accidental crash. Now everything is visible, even the stars. I need to fix something. And I did it like this. If I press F5 now, oh, do you see? I have accumulated more than 31 areas. And if I press F5, now 30 is different. 32 is the layers here. That one of these 32 layers in my 32 by 32 by 32 map. It just accumulates visibility from every block to every block, but for more than 32 areas. And now this number, if it reaches 65k, I have an issue, but in this map it doesn't. I could show you briefly because that's not what I'm gonna do today. So finally, I'm really saving grid block data where this is the area FF255 for the outside is FF. And some of the areas 2F is over 32, for example 2F, 2E. I don't know if 50 is an area, because that's in hex and it might be another information. And maybe 2F is that. 01 FFFF. Now you can know, but I know that I'm saving, I can't prove it, more than 32 areas. Maybe, and that's a maybe if I visualize areas. And what did I do? I went in the editor grid map levels and I set the corridor area splits to 8. It used to be 4. That means now, is it looking at the previous file? And it's very badly separated. These are separate areas now. It's split very frequently. Area 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And some of them are junk. I managed to separate, and I don't need this normally. It's just in very long corridors. I need to... Now this is not split yet in many areas. There is a bit of a distance. The thing is, in the generator I have now, which will be replaced by an editor, I say add cave lines from this place to that place, do a gray cave corridor line. And if I said okay, I don't want my corridors to be split in many areas. I want it to be split in one area. See, even that was a corridor. I thought it was a box. This is a box too. And now look, there is a whole corridor that is one area. It's all yellow, it's the same area. This one, it's all one area. So there are less areas. This one is... So I have this colorization to know the area. I should put a number. I should create textures that say 1, 2, 3, 4. I just want to... The problem of course with this is, if I'm here and things are hiding, no, it's gonna render the whole thing. But if I put it to 4, I should have the notification off. And all the chat programs off. Okay. You see, they are split in more. I have some color codes to say this green color from that is a different split area for the visibility. Because you might look if 5% from a block, 5% of a huge corridor would be visible, and if the whole corridor is one area, it will say, okay, I must transform and render the whole thing. But if I can split in more, and I could go with 12. This is crazy though. And there were bugs. There used to be bugs. And see now, the total number of areas are increased to 75. But you don't need, see, different colors. This is ridiculous. You don't need too much, and too much might create problems. Okay, this is not split in, this is one area because I use a different function that creates a box instead of a corridor. But the corridor is also a box, but see, it's very frequently split. You don't even need that. It's ridiculous. But if I put something crazy, I haven't done it. 195. We're gonna hit something, and also maybe not. If I press F5, I will realize that I'm over the 64k of data to store the areas. There is even a bug there. Let's see. It might crash, it might tell me, oops. This is something this is the last thing that remains to be fixed, but I'm so happy because now the pure technical stuff for the visibility are fixed. And I was testing on 3DO this map with more corridors, with 8 splits, and maybe I'm gonna try this one. This hasn't increased. It hasn't gone out of the bounds. It's the next map. Now, this is unnecessary and it could be even slower. I'm gonna show you actually. Now, I'm gonna take this file. I will do it fast because I wanted to do something else. I will see if it doesn't fail. Oh no. I need to press F6 also, I think. Because the areas are split, the mesh is split. There are more unique meshes, there are 195 meshes. And that might be the disadvantage. You don't want to handle 195 meshes separately because I'm doing some matrix mul for the bounding boxes of the meshes and so on. So too many areas unnecessary might still not be good. Now, the file for the mesh is this. It has grown. I'm going to see if I did something extreme like that. First of all, let's see it here. We are gonna go here and disable edit mode. This means that it's gonna load the actual files now. And I want to not visualize it, but I want to visualize the translucency. With the translucency, I can see if areas behind disappear or not. If the visibility works. Oh, this is a mistake. They are mistaken with the maps. Let's see, the things below are not visible. Do you see there the corridor? Things appear. No, if you do it too much, it's broken. See how little pieces are appearing. Now, for some reason, every area has its own texture. What the hell happened here? Why would that happen? I can't even pass now. What happened? Oh wow. That's funny. I'm not visualizing the areas anymore. That might have to do with memory. So, anyway, the goal of this video wasn't necessary to show you that, but since I did it, we're gonna do it fast. That could be out of memory, this memory arena I'm doing. It could be out of bounds for all I know. It would mean it could mean that this could crash for all I know. But suppose it doesn't crash. How much it suffers. The frame rate 39, 38 seems okay. Why would that happen? So when I look up there, the other thing, if you have noticed, is that, oh, my weapon is not here. No particles. Interesting. I was 13 because of all the objects. That's pretty trippy actually. Now this is very possible. $18 might be good here. I might have been getting 15 here. Cause you know, you look here, and if the corridor continues and one part of the corridor is, it might have to transform and render more. But maybe it is because I'm hiding my weapon, which also. I remember I was getting 15 here, but maybe I'm mistaken. Now I'm gonna check my theory. Why would that happen? Is it the... Let's increase that. We can increase it a bit before 3DO says nope. It might not be the case. Let's decrease it and see what happens. And it crashes. That's funny. Maybe it's something I have to look. Let's go. Let's do things fast now. Please make 8 splits. Make 12 splits. Make 16 splits. Press F6. The areas are all ready, so the mesh is already. This is the visibility. When this thing loads, I have already created the blocks separated by areas, the lighting and everything. And the one that takes along is the visibility, the calculation of visibility of every block from every block, or every area from every block. $48,000, and this is 99 different areas now. Now let's see if this one, let's remove edit mode. Did I not copy that? Maybe I forgot to copy both of them. Let's see with... Okay, that doesn't break now, good. Of course something happened to my weapon, we'll see. And let's put the translucent. Okay, maybe I'll put the mouse. Just that the buttons are different if I'm not on edit mode. Now the visibility of the stars is also so now you see. Okay, that corridor is still not split because I'm doing it Not every procedural function is splitting the area. But that one is the core. That one, look. Many. Even the item. Very gradually. Ding, 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 ding. Have you seen it? Even the item appearing in certain areas. And here, you are here. And if I go, even here, if I go, I see that hammer there. If I hide here, I don't see it. I don't see part of the job because I have split it there. Nothing there. Or the corridor. Now the corridor appears there. The bowling thing appears. It's a bit more tight. Now that would be interesting to run on the actual 3DO. But I have to say, I'm running Phoenix for the more compatibility. Always no overclocking, full cell emulation. Let's put the mouse. And also the memory. We still have some space for the arena, but I think this is more than enough. So here it might be slow even because of the objects. Here we get 30. Here we get really. It's very variable because of those objects. Of course I will remove the object at some point. The objects are just a test. Sandering with all those objects is very slow. If I'm looking there and I'm getting 17, something has improved a bit. And again, this is the test level with all the stupid objects. No proper split. I haven't properly split everything. This, I have all the objects, and I'm getting 19 frames in this view. Wow. Or 17 if I go here. But if I look here, the fact that I'm looking here, I'm getting 50 something, might mean an improvement, and even finally over 60, but I'm looking at the wall. But it's not good that it's variable. Now here I get 14. At least it didn't deteriorate. 14. I don't like that it's variable. I don't like that it goes from 14 to 20. It would be very motion sickness inducing. But again, 14 is good because if all the 256-bit area checking and all that stuff would happens few times fast, and the splitting in more separate meshes, if it was a detriment to performance, I would see fewer numbers. We might be good for now, and I can design maps that take advantage. Now I do personally want to revert all this. Now the later levels, if I add more areas, because of the way I store them, I might exceed something, and all I need is one extra algorithm to concatenate certain information that is the same for a lot of blocks, something I talked before, and that should be easy, but I might leave it for now. Am I only confused, or maybe not, of the weapon not appearing? Ah, the weapon appears now. And of course, what doesn't work, as you might have seen, is the particles. Funny, I can do arcs. And they remain in save. Wow. You could draw with this thing. Of course, see, if I do, they disappear, the previous ones. Sorry, the maximum is 250. Ah, yeah, there's something with the visibility, that's it. That's so much fun. Still, that's a lot of parties, and I can increase its number. I can increase their numbers if I want to. I might know, because I changed. I have this 255 bits. Maybe I can fix that one fast now. When I create the weapon, I add it with some visibility, but I use this full vis area. I see. I had a special this is a reserved one. I just don't do it yet. I have the same problem with the stars. So all I need to do is I see, yeah. I could do it in an easier way and say we check if this area exists, if value. close it down. Yeah, we can do it well. However, I'm marking certain blocks with 255. Maybe not blocks. What? How do I mark? No, I think I mark the blocks with full. But those blocks have nothing. Now I could do that. I hope I don't create some return through something. The 255 is the last bit on this. On the left side I have this 256 bit. So some of my blocks might not have that mark. The thing is, I also mark the star, the outside. These things have to change, but let's see now. Am I in edit mode? I don't remember. I'm not, I'm in game mode, okay. And the weapon exists, okay. And the particles exist. Oh, the particles work here. They don't work, they die. But here, what the hell? Oh, that's interesting. The spawning works. But when they stay, I know why. I have to fix this one by one. Okay, I want to see how much time we have. This is going for 2 hours, man. Should I make it a bit bigger? I might. The visuals are funny, they're very trippy. It might be an opportunity to do a bit more. Or at least do the plans I have. My goal wasn't to fix that stuff and show you stuff, but... I know what I do with the particles. I've seen that somewhere. I do something stupid, which I alter the visibility. I set it to 0 when the life is 0. Else I set it to 255. I thought I was getting the area from the block. Why am I not doing that? Why would that not work? Because there is an opposite thing I'm doing. Yes. Sorry. The billboards. You get the visible area bits from the camera, you do U into 56. Isn't this the one that I say, if the value is full, this area return true? And not. If not, that and not. Why would... Maybe I should just work on that a bit. Okay, that looks okay. It is 0. They are dead. That's why it's 0. It's not 255. Now why are they 0? I think I know. Be live. However, when I'm in the main area, they are still there. They shouldn't be. They shouldn't display. I think I know. I think. I might have disabled something as I was working that has to do with the actions. Fucking emit particles. Yes, I don't emit particles anymore. And there is a reason. It doesn't matter now because I will rewrite this. Now the reason I remove something called actions, and those don't exist right now. But don't I also emit particles when I'm drawing them? This is when it hits. Okay, where I'm calling emit particle, is it only here? This is when you hit gems and the particles are spreading, but I would still... Emit gun beam. Why is this not doing? Is this tied? This is gonna be funny. If so this is spreading and they die. Their life goes. So it's not... I could get away with that. And go... World grid map. Get shooting viewer direction. Live, we put this... Put something big, I don't know. Oh, they have life and they fall. Ah, that's funny. It's trippy, I could be doing that and never make the game. And it's a very slow fall. It's very trippy. I know why they have small life. And the particle veil. It doesn't update. I must have commented out something. Could the actions also update? It would be fun if I shot stuff. How did it broke? Animate, but does tick change? Who's calling that? I haven't even... Yeah, I have a bad system. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Emit. I have emitted a particle. Set vector, and now the particle has some big velocity. Is it too big? Maybe not. Maybe yes. It looks big. Sorry. Ah, damn it. There you have it. What happened? Oh, there is no velocity. How is there no velocity? Particle velocity. I said it from this one. Get shooting. I know. Is it the action? Someone has to update that. Get position in front of viewer. Is this not called by anyone ever? Maybe not, because why did I remove it, or did I? Front of viewer camera. I really need to refactor that crap. Position mining tool. I will be damned that I never ever. I don't know why it got before. But one theory is I have disabled the action. The theory is that the action we get block position in front of viewer would. But the action only happens, and there are no actions maybe. And action is performed is not happy because we don't have the action blocks or whatever. This is only when you shoot a block that has gems. This comes secondly, but somehow I was basing that maybe by accident, and that happened to update. Now I've disabled that because I need to refactor the action thing, since I refactored everything, but that's gonna be easier. Or I will do it in another way. Okay, now why am I lost? I want you to calculate that at this point. You need move oh, but and I'm passing that. How do I pass that? Why do I give this 0 0? Only forward. Ah, that's the thing I need. Why have I made it so? Okay. So the action get block position in front of you. The action. That's a dist though. Well, where is the other one? I'm lost now. Oh, damn it. It's there. Okay, start closing some. I'm going to put that. This was bad, so I was calling that with some distance. Ah, the distance was the forward. Okay, I see. Okay, all I need to do. It should be easy. Forward. Do I ever rotate this though? That's the confusing. Am I not transforming that? Why am I giving forward always? Because it is the forward. I do a matrix rotate. Okay. I'm just taking it. That is a bit embarrassing. I'm gonna do it like that. I don't care. Now this is gonna break that one, of course. Because this is called from Orman. I'm gonna refactor this thing anyway. Forget it about now. You know, no, I have an idea. Put that stuff. This is a bit embarrassing. Could I just... I'm doing the same thing. Could I just for now... I don't even need that right now, but... I'll just do that. I must be using this as a global or from the outside. I should normally do another function that says calculate. Now this calculates gets to. Ah, you still need that, damn it. Oh no. Isn't that in viewer? Yeah, and we are but it's the move. Oh no, we want those and not those. Because technically we could get the point. Yeah, that's, you know what? Okay, forget it. Let's have it duplicate. This is some. It's gonna be scrapped anyways. I'm gonna rewrite this whole thing. But now I'm going to do one thing. I was just saying that this is there and I could just. These things don't even work now. I might be using this for mining the blocks that are disabled now because there are no actions anymore. The block data is refactored to not have, and I will do something else. I'm just going to do that. I just want this to update. That's all. However, I'm doing it like that because I had some idea. I would be. That's not correct actually, but I had some idea. Damn, now I have to go everywhere. Yeah, that needs something. A midguard. Ah, yeah, that's ours. It's just nobody's using that. It's not that anybody's using, so it's just us. Forward. Now, I don't know if one is correct. Let's see. Maybe something big. I don't know. Come on. Ah, why you? I will need to put a debug. See what happens. It's still 0, come on dude. Forward is something big. Oh, it happens. Oh my god, no. I couldn't have put another number. You know, this... Where is this? Why am I even explaining? I can't find it even. So many things. I'm always confused. So many. Where is the thing? This is 16. 16 bits. It's gonna wrap around to 0. I couldn't have put something. I don't know, something like that. Now I haven't put the breakpoint, but let's see. Yes, finally. Oh, laser. Oh. And see, they don't disappear because their life must end. As they move, the life ends. Oh, and they stay there. They should completely disappear. They disappear now. I might know, I might see it. Spraying particulates. And they do bounce. Make it fast. The super laser. Make the insane laser. What the hell? I broke it. Why is it so... I know why. The value is too big now for the... Do I do some matrix multiplication? Maybe even software. Maybe... that could be. I will fix that. Put that... I can see why, maybe. And I can fix it. Possibly. I'm pissing in the wind. I'm pissing in the wind, yes. Okay, maybe this... Oh, God, no, again. I'm using fixed points or... Oh. Also, do I... I was countering it or something. Is this gonna... I need to scrap the whole thing. This shouldn't be happening. My theory is... Now I could do that and that. Why the hell? Fuck this pisses me off. I'm gonna make a slow one. Also, I wanted to do something. Why did I wanted to... do this all directions? Because I'm gonna try something else. Maybe 16, I don't care. Very stupid. I can even take let's do something stupid. I'm not even gonna use the random, I'm gonna use eye by eye. I'm gonna do something stupid. I don't know if I can make some variation. Let's see how that works. I'm gonna make a spread gun. With my broken particles. Oh! Like a shotgun. That's like a flamer. I wish it was faster. Shotgun, sort of. It's very regular shape. Ah. And they do bounce here, don't they? The life is short. Oh, maybe the bounce doesn't work anymore. It sometimes works. Why doesn't it always bounce? It is trippy the way they come at you. But they pass through. Okay, some of the blocks are not doing the collision anymore. That's trippy. I have an idea. I have something that I might try, which is when I created the particles, I had a max particles. Now it might be too much for the 3DO, but I want more particles. I don't want the particles to burn. We have more particles. And since I have put so many, always. Let's put the 16. I'm gonna spread it like that. More horizontally, less vertically. They do bounce here. There are places that they miss it. do bounce sometimes. They might be going through walls. I'm gonna fix this. Now it would be interesting to try this on the actual 3DO, or on the emulator at least. To see the performance. It's gonna suffer. Did it? I think I know what happened. If it didn't, I might initialize the particles in the beginning. Now I'm gonna do something else, which is later on I create this arena and we might not need. Can we live with this arena? Let's see. Yeah. Because this arena is also taking memory and the particles are taking memory. Ah! Okay, maybe it never built. And I didn't realize. What does it say? 37, 38, 39. Oh, fuck this thing. You know, as simple as that. It was okay, it wasn't, it was just never built. I will be very curious. First of all, performance is already something because I'm doing something with the particles right now. Even if I haven't emitted them, they are living and they are transformed. They are just transformed in null space or something. That's why you see them here. So maybe that's the performance. I don't know. Oh, it's worse. Yeah, 3DO can do particles. It's so funny. And now let's see. Oh. They disappear, they don't bounce. They bounce on some places. Okay, they bounce in these walls. Do they bounce in the bottom? Do they bounce here? I think they do. Maybe. No, they're walking now. Ah, first of all, I cannot shoot them. Yeah, the direction. That's the other thing. I never managed to transform the direction. Sometimes they bounce, sometimes... Why did I never manage to transform the direction? And maybe that's why. Certainly it's trippy. Because if you see, I'm getting forward right up and I'm doing a matrix. Ah, I never do it. Why am I not? Now, is this correct? Oh, the way is the... Okay, it's the vertical axis, it's the... How do we say yaw, pitch, roll? We don't have a roll. It's the yaw, this one is the pitch. At the time, I never made this thing to shoot vertically, for example. Now I did shot up. I'm shooting up here. Interesting. I know. I'm shooting up. I need to do something with the gravity. Now look, I'm shooting up. If I rotate, I'm shooting down. I know what's happening. I just know. Yeah, I have this one that will help. Rot X and Y. This is for all three. Like first X and then Y, or first Y. I'll try both. This is something I never fixed then. I couldn't shot in a direction. Particulars. I forgot. Was it here? No. So what if I do that? . Yeah? Yeah! Oh, they're bouncing. And I'm shooting down. Am I shooting down really? Let's try to shoot down. I think I'm shooting down. I am shooting down. Yes. The sorting works also. Despite 3DO doesn't have Z buffer, but I'm sorting the polygons, the individual billboards of the particles with the polygons. Oh my god. So what if I tone it down? What if I say, okay, you know what, 256 or 512 and have it spread 4. And I want to do something else, which is the gravity seems very slow. I have this technique with the tick chains. Make the gravity matter. Ah, okay. No, I want a lot of particles. These are not too many. Why am I lost here? Where is it? Put 2048. Put I'm emitting 128 and they spread like fuck. Why not? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, put 1024. Maybe the max number of... I'm not changing that now. Okay, at least that works. Oh! Ah, but they disappear. Shotgun. I only have issue with the... $32. Okay, maybe don't spray it too much. I only have this issue that if I put some... Maybe put this on bigger speed, there is certainly overflow. It doesn't shoot, yeah, see they move erratically. This is annoying. I should have no problem with that. Let's run it on the real 3DO now. Trippy. I need to think about ways to optimize those particles. I know why it's slow even when... Let's go and piss. Let's piss in the well. I'm pissing in the well. Oh, what the hell? What the hell just happened? What the hell? Let's piece up the well. How do they say when it rains and you piece up and it rains and let's put 128. There are parts of the thing I did in the last game jam, the particle and the gem. You cannot dig for gems anymore. But it didn't matter because there wasn't real gameplay. Also, you will notice the frame rate is pew 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 pew. When I put real entities, real enemies, I'm gonna remove those scrap, those test scrap that are taking the speed. This is what I wanted to do today, but okay, I'm playing with the particles. I'm seeing all the things that the engine is fixing. I'm a bit pissed that I cannot do. Why is this happening? We could see. Probably an overflow. I want you to speed particles, but I want you to speed with a lot of power. I want to put, I don't know, 4096 or something. Let's see, it shoots backwards. Okay, now they do. They go back and forth. Why? Because overflows. Now one thing is this one. I say, okay, I don't care, because this is rotated with the matrix, and now I can reduce the particle bits. Because that's also gonna reduce the overflow, but maybe the precision. Okay, that does fix it. Is the collision also better? No. It goes through. There must be some reason for that. So now that I reduced the... Can I go and do this and make them faster? Did I not do it? Yes. Yes. Pew pew. Let's do it like that. I want a shotgun that has the oomph shotgun. Okay, that's a bit, it looks like make it like some laser. I don't know. The way it moves, it's very... I don't like it. Maybe 2 was fine. Gravity looks weird. Okay, make that and go to gravity. Also, technically, we can say 12. We're gonna raise it a bit so that precision, it doesn't fail because of precision. If it fails, there is something. Maybe make it 8. It is bouncing well. It's not the gravity, it's... What is it? What I would do is, when there is a bounce, let's see. I can make it lose something. Or is it that it doesn't? I'm doing that already. I don't like it. Spread it, I want my shotgun. And I realize there is a lot of things I need to fix. This is like the flak cannon. Let's see also something here. This might freeze. When the life goes to 0, I think. Yeah, the freezing time. Because I set the visibility to something to make them disappear. And now they will disappear. That is trippy. When their life ends, I said that to make them disappear, but of course they don't. They don't because of my new visibility thing. That was arranged when I'm here. Maybe because of the stars. We are too long and I'm gonna stop it now. I get some more ideas, but I see there are a lot of things I need to fix. But this code with the particles and the gameplay related stuff, I will have to rewrite and re-implement. Like the actions, I commented it out because I changed the grid map block structs and there isn't. The way I was marking certain blocks that have gems and can be dug isn't there, but it's something I'm gonna add in a better way. So technically it's a bit degraded, but yeah, there isn't gameplay anyway. The particles were fun, but I need to do, at some point I need to do something with this. It's funny. I'm going to commit whatever I've done. Let's see. Yeah, the visibility stuff. And it's gonna be a long project. I know what remains to fix. And that's it, guys. That was another long, almost 2 hours chill code, but it's good to move on with this project and find the opportunities to do something. Bye.